I've been in online school since the beginning of this past school year, and I've been homeschooled for a little over 2.5 months now. And I'll tell you, bro, I used to be a fucking retard. Like, I used to be just like this fucking gamer. I used to scroll as much as whenever I could get my, like, hands on YouTube Shorts. Like, I used to be this sugar addict who sucked at being social with anyone other than my small, like, quote-unquote friend group. I was unhappy as fuck. Like, I was decently weird, bro. Like, you could probably see in the thumbnail. I used to look like a completely different person, bro. And I basically was a completely different person. Like, I was the epitome of that weird motherfucker no one wanted to be around. If you've ever played Minecraft, you probably know what Hypixel is. I used to grind Bridge. I was a fucking Bridge legend. Like, if you don't know what that is, bro, that shit was the third highest rank in one of the most autistic games I've ever experienced and ever seen in my life. Anyway, you get the point. But look at me now. Like, I have a sharp jawline. I love my life. I have something to grind on. I've built a half-decent body I'm decently proud of. I know how to be social. I can approach girls in the gym. I can talk to people, and people enjoy being in my presence. But how? How did I break that stereotype of that weird homeschooled kid and become quite the opposite? Well, there's a couple things. Self-improvement was one of them, and if you aren't already familiar with Hamza, you might want to get on that boat because it really changed your life. Like, it really will change your life. And like, that's how I got most of these results, was through self-improvement, going to the gym, eating healthy as fuck, having something to grind on like a business. But even through self-improvement, I still had sort of like a needy, weird aura around me. I wasn't that sort of Chad yet. And literally just about February, I was still autistic as fuck when it comes to social life. But what really changed it for me was this one experience where I went all the way to Vegas for like a meetup with several guys from the community I was in, and I implemented just a few steps which literally just instantly changed my social dynamic from being this needy motherfucker to me being the one getting talked to. So the first lesson to not waste your time anymore, and probably the most important one, is that you need to just be present. I can tell you this from experience, like, the more you think, the worse off you are. That sounds absolutely retarded, I know, but if you're able to just be in the moment, not thinking about what you look like or like whether you sound right or anything related to that situation you're in, if you aren't overthinking, you'll definitely be so much smoother and so much more able to like be social and not even like worry about it. Because that's the problem, is that you worry you're gonna fuck up. You think about it too much, and then you fuck up because you're thinking about it. You probably know this with other things, that if you think too much about fucking up, then you will actually fuck up. It's the same with being social. Like, I can tell you, the times I'm lacking on meditation the most are the times I'm least able to approach someone, the times I'm most autistic. And then people can also tell when you're overthinking. It just gives off this, like, weird-ass energy. Like, no one wants to be around someone who's overthinking. It's just the truth. Like, you can say, like, oh, that's, like, prejudice or mean or some shit. But, like, it's just the truth. Like, no one wants to be around you when you're overthinking. So there's two things you can do. The first thing is try to meditate every day for 2 months. Like, obviously you're not gonna get every single day, but just try to get every single day for 2 months. And don't get like mad at yourself when you miss a day or something, but meditate every day for 2 months as much as possible, and you will be so much more present. Like, just do it literally just for 3 minutes a day. You will be so much more present, so much more mentally clear, and truthfully, you'll have so many other benefits to your life as well. Like, not just social life, but like so many other things as well. You'll just be happier as well. But it definitely does benefit your social life, becoming much more present. And the second thing you can do is, right before you're in a social situation, just take a deep breath, completely focusing on that breath, going all the way up, then even more. Like you know how you can go, like, it seems like you can go all the way up, and then like it seems like there's still a little bit more to go. Go completely all that way, and then completely empty your lungs all the way down. And I guarantee you're antisocial because you don't breathe and because you think too much. I guarantee you. It's just because of that. And so the second lesson I want to give you is to just trick your brain into thinking you're already being social. Imagine these two scenarios. The first scenario, you walk into the gym. No one gives a fuck about you. You walk to go do your set. You don't have any friends around you. It feels sort of weird to just all of a sudden approach someone, for example. But the second scenario, you walk into the gym with like two of your friends. You guys are already in a social mood, talking, laughing and shit. And then it just feels like easy to approach because you're already being social. It's just like another person to talk to. And so it's just a lot smoother. Now, if you walk into the gym alone and just pretend like you have that friend group around you, guess what happens? You feel happier. You give off more positive energy. Like, you feel like being in more social of a mood. You feel more confident. So, all you have to do is just visualize that you have friends around you already. And most likely, if you're in a sort of social situation, people are gonna want to like hang out with you more. You're gonna be more likely to approach someone and have a positive interaction. Like when I was in Vegas this one time, I had been like an autist socially before this. Remember, like I had literally been like an autist socially all the time, like before this, for like years. And I just went into this situation. I just pretended and visualized as if I had people already talking to me. And I didn't, but I pretended I did. And guess what happened? People came up to me and started talking to me. I was walking on this one bridge this one time in Vegas, not talking to anyone. Like I had a whole group around me, but I wasn't really talking to anyone, just kind of walking solo. And I was wanting to talk to someone, but I remembered to pretend like I don't care. And then someone started talking with me. Literally, just visualize something and it happens. Like, psycho-cybernetics it's just fucking facts, man. Like, the power of visualization is like no other. Like, if you visualize something, it fucking happens. I don't know why. Like, I haven't really read the book, but it's crazy how much that fucking happens. And you want to know why in this specific situation it works. Because then you don't have needy energy. You don't have needy energy when you visualize you already have that. You basically pretend like you have abundance. It's the abundance mindset. It's literally just needy energy and overthinking that makes you weird as fuck. That's what makes you weird as fuck. Get rid of those and you're 10 times better off. Just become more present and have an abundance mindset, and you will literally like be so much more social, and you'll have so much of a better experience with it. I hope this video was helpful, bro. Subscribe, peace out, and I'll see you in the next video. Mwah!